Okay, let's do the thing. Let us play some Total War Warhammer. Oh, good. This is nothing. Nothing is working right now. This has been one of those days where fuck everything. Boom! Finally, damn. So, guys, do let me know if there are some issues. For some reason, it's saying that it can't get enough. Like, it's saying that it's coming through real shitty right now. Yep, I'm just looking at the quality tank. So, is everything actually coming through okay for you guys? It's saying it's dropping like 6,000 frames. I think it's all okay. Well, let's just see how this goes, and if it's too much of an issue, we'll stop and restart on Friday or something. So, we're going to be playing the Red Duke here, and we're going to be playing in Mousillon. Yeah, make sure... here. Dean Lamb from Arspire. No, I don't know who that is. Oh, I'm just trying to fix some back-end shit here real quick, guys. So sorry. Oh. All right. Someone said, Rohan, good to hear, man. I'm glad you're enjoying those Bannerlord vids. We should be getting a patch this week. Not that I know that for sure, but I know that for sure. So, this is actually a pretty sick faction. Mixu did an unlock, or did a mod here for Mousillon, and he added some pretty cool stuff. So there's Black Knights, Blood Knights, and Damned Knights, and they can have the Lance formation. You get White Kings with minus 30% to the recruitment, to rank for Blood Knights, upkeep minus 30% for all peasant units, and a 20% increase in weapon strength for men-at-arms, and obviously ability Elseef. So the cool thing here is that as Mousillon, you get access to all this stuff, or all of like the Bretonnian units. So it's kind of an interesting kind of undead hybrid faction that he's gone with. So let's go ahead and start that campaign. Sorry guys, I was talking to Curran to help out with some back-end issues on YouTube and OBS. It seems to be just all over the place today, so I apologize if there's any drop in quality, if there's any stuttering, any stammering from the platform itself. I do what I can. I live with a bunch of roommates, and they all decided to stay home and stream a bunch of cat porn today, so got that going for me. No damned paladin hero. Virtuian, I think they have something like it. Matt Beatty, I don't know if they do or don't, but it seems like they do. I didn't get any crashes as a result. So, if you want to see the entire mod list I'm running, it is in the description below. So you can see all the many mods that I'm running. I did some cool ones here with some light effect, or some day and night cycles that'll be going on during the campaign. I've got some weather effects that'll hit. Pretty cool. Zombie worm pool.
This better be important.
So, you get men-at-arms here, like these undead zombie men-at-arms. Have I played this one? No, Sin. You get these cool peasant bowmen, you get men-at-arms with polearms, you get grave guard, and black knights that look like Bretonnians. Like, this is a really sick mod. And skeleton warriors have their own flavor too, so there's a lot going on here, and it's really rad. So we'll take a look at that. We'll just pop them into the group here real quick so you can see what they look like. And I'm using the legendary lore mod, and we read all this last time we did our Camelor campaign, so I won't read through it again. But it, anytime you recruit a unit or go to certain locations, you get a really cool little flavorful lore bit, which is really nice. Let's jump into our first little fight here so I can show you guys. Okay, Adochad, some of these cool units, because it is really cool. So one of the big things too is the bloodlines. You get this unique one in the Fallen Knight. Bretonnian knights talk of being visited by the Lady of the Lake in their dreams. This lady is clad in dark robes and offers a grail full of blood-red wine, explaining that she must prepare the knights for the blood they will soon be called upon to spill in her name. Most do not drink. Most, but not all. Hey, Paris, dropping a $10 donation. Hello, how are you today? Warhammer Total War is hard even compared to a Total War game. They should revive Morgan Bernhardt for the Empire and let him lead the Grudge Bringers in Total War. Dude, they should do... They have already said that they have no qualms with bringing characters back to life that are dead. And you can see that with Réponse de l'ANS and a number of other characters that are just not alive anymore. So I could see them doing Morgan Bernhardt. I don't know if they would do it in Total War Warhammer 2. They'd probably save it for 3, if anything. Because I think that 3 is probably going to have your base set of races, whatever they are, a couple of campaign packs to add more races, and then maybe just a ton of Lord packs. Like, I think that's how they're going to continue the lifespan of 3. Much in the same way they did for Rome 2. Boom! People just raining it on me. Hold on, let me take a look here. I have to boot up Streamlab or Stream Elements for that one. Oh. Right. Yeah, I apologize if there are any lag spikes here, guys. Please go ahead and refresh if there are. Let me take a look what you said in your donation, though, man. 1 second. Taking its precious time to load everything. First time catching you live. Keep doing what you do. Thank you very much, Tony. I appreciate it, man. And thank you very much for the $25 donation, dude. That was huge. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff planned here, guys. Got that Old World update vid for the Beastmen. I'm going to be doing an updated impressions video for Baldur's Gate 3. I'm going to be working on a drow. I pronounced it drow forever until I recently saw that it's supposed to be pronounced drow. I'm going with drow. A drow lore video. Well, yeah. True, Roland Days. True. As far as the Red Duke goes, I don't think he gets any change to his skills in this mod. I don't know off the top of my head, though, to be totally honest. What's up, pal? Dude, I did not know that, Pelado meant baldy. You son of a bitch. We go a Ghoul King. Interesting. Vampire Lord. Okay. So we get Vampire, White King, and Necromancer. Okay. I didn't know if there was any special kind of heroes or anything here.
My bloodline calls.
Dark Omen was such a hard game, though.
Drink their life force.
What up, Fortune? How are you? So we'll jump into this fight so you guys can see some fun stuff. There it is. Oh, that's like one of my favorite things. I love when I see the internet go down. I have a sneaking suspicion that's going to cause some issues with us, guys, so bear with us. So yeah, you guys have all pronounced it like drow, right? Not dro. Dude, this mod is so cool. So let's jump in here and take a look. I am using this weather mod. So we'll see if anything changes here. Do a little bit of that. We'll go showcase all these units real quick. One.
Peasant bowman.
Yeah, you get field trebuchets too, which is really sick.
Field trebuchet.
I don't know if it works with steel faith. Okay, so let's take a look here. These are the men-at-arms, and they kind of have this like cool zombie look going for them. Each one of them looks like a career meth head, as you can clearly see. Like, look at this guy. There's a guy that came into GameStop once and tried to sell me a game for $5, saying he needed it for something, and he looked just like this, and his ID was that of a 19-year-old. So meth is a thing, guys. Don't take it. Here's your men-at-arms. And you get your Grave Guard, which all looks so awesome. It's pretty much these Bretonnian knights on foot. Each one looking terrible. Skeleton warriors are also pretty sweet. And this is very similar in the Dry Rains reskin mod too for Kemmler. It changes the look of all of them. This is pretty sweet. You also get full arms, which are just like the men-at-arms, but zombie-ish again, with different bills and stuff like that. Rattle me bone. Crypt Ghouls, nothing special there. And then we get all of the... Here, get this out of the way. I don't know why I gambled. It's broken anyway. So here are all the Black Knights, which look really cool. Like a really cool aesthetic on this. They basically just took those Knights of the Realm and gave them glowing eye sockets on their horses and made them undead. Like, very well done. Like, I really like that. Like, such a cool little touch there. And again, Peasant Bowman, just... Nothing special. All the peasant units just look like zombies for the most part. But I really like it. I really like that, like, combination of Bretonnian and non-Bretonnian units. So my micro shall be shit, I promise. Those peasants need some chow. Rob Zombie should be leading this army. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches. Hey, ow.
Orders, my lord! Quick, march! To war! For my liege!
The real cool thing too is that you get okay, you're gonna cast that ability. You get the shield there is Motherboard shield, the Dark Knight, or the Dark Knight. The Black Knight? The Dark Knight. The Black Knight, the Black Knight. He had like a really cool little stint of lore way back, and he kind of disappeared until the end times again, and became he kind of fell into the same lore of Mordred from King Arthur. So this bastard scion of Leon Leonhart, or Leon? What's wrong with me? But the king of Bretonnia, and it kind of followed suit in there, like, and he essentially slays him, but comes back to life. Or Leonhart does, king of Bretonnia, comes back to life in the end times, and not Guy de Louison, guys. I'm sorry, I'm just all over the place. I tried to get everything set up this morning, and it scrambled my brain, so I'm kind of trying to come back hard from it. Gilles Le Breton kind of came back and said, okay, well, I'm going to lead Bretonnia. I've been the Green Knight this whole time. I'm coming to you in your hour of need. And from that, the king, what's his nuts? Yeah, Lowen Leoncoeur. There we go. So Lowen Leoncoeur comes back as essentially this like high paladin to Gilles Le Breton. Like, he's essentially like, oh, he's gravely wounded and then he's dead, but he's not dead, because it's just the end times lore, and it just likes to completely ram job you. So
Follow me.
they kind of form this united front and go and help the Empire. And it's actually a really, I would say, Bretonnia, of all of the races of oh, dude, Paris, hands down. The Excalibur is one of my favorite King Arthur movies of all time. I don't know why I said Lowen or Leon Leonhart. Like, that's not right at all. I know it's Lowen Leonhart. But they have some of the best send off in the lore for anything in the end times, because what they do is they go and they help out in the siege of Altdorf, not Marienburg, Altdorf, and Lowen dies fighting greater demons. He kills one, and his blood actually, since he's a Grail Knight, he's a, basically like a saint. His blood destroys, like, the demon drives a sword into him, and his blood ekes out that sword onto the demon's hands and melts his hands, and like allows Lowen to kill him. And Vlad von Karstein, Vlad von Karstein comes into the room and is like, whoa, what the hell is happening here? Like, he basically comes about like all these greater demons that have been killed by Lowen. And it's one of the better send-offs. Leoncoeur. Oh, so you're saying it's Lion Leoncoeur? I am Italian, Enrico. I'm 100% Italian. I am sorry to disappoint. So, I'm going to try auto-resolving this real quick. Yeah, I'll take it. Because I just want to take this this location quickly. Yeah, Slaanesh is free now. In the Age of Sigmar lore, basically, Tyrion, Teclis, and Malekith imprison Slaanesh and waterboard him, basically. Like, they torture him and extract all of the old elf souls out from Slaanesh that he's consumed. And through that, they create their own respective races. The Lumineth, the Idaneth, and whatever Malekiths are going to be. Yeah, I can subjugate them. It's pretty cool, right? I can make Leoness a puppet of mine. We shall loot and occupy. I thought he was actually fully free now, Mogwai. Okay. I mean, I would believe you. I'm not fully versed in Age of Sigmar lore, but I do know the elf interaction with it, because So once they extract the souls, the first souls were the last to be consumed, ones that were hidden by Mousillon in the deep depths part of the ocean. And those were the ones that Teclis took to try and create the Ideneth, which becomes the Ideneth Deepkin. Scythri, I think is their first name, or Scythai. And from there, I'm just reading the Lumineth book to find out what stage of the three souls they're supposed to be. But the Lumineth, from what I've read so far, are definitely like exact carbon copies of the High Elves of old, even though the Scythai or the Ideneth Deepkin were supposed to be that. But the Lumineth seem to have a civil war that I haven't gotten into reading about yet. What do you think of adding in the dragon version Duragar? For Archaon? I would love that. That thing is so sick looking. Alright, we'll read this cool thing. The Midnight Aristocracy. Vampires are the true masters of undeath. Despite their curse, vampires retain all of their devious intelligence and hence all of their ambition and desire. This makes them very dangerous indeed, for they can continue to grow and learn, spending eternity perfecting their skills and honing their diabolical plans. A vampire is ultimately a selfish creature who retains many of the traits and drives he possesses. I got it. And who retains many of the traits and drives he possessed when mortal. Whilst the crudest of their kind exists only to feed, some lust after temporal power and conquest of the living. The Brotherhood of the Necrarchs strive to attain unparalleled necromantic skills, whereas Lamians possess immense wealth beyond the dreams of avarice. Vampires share no common appearance other than being basically humanoid, or in some cases bald. Most can pass a human at a distance, and some are even more convincing mimics, hiding their evil nature behind a veneer of aristocratic nobility. Sometimes they are darkly handsome or disturbingly beautiful. Only those who feed well and regularly can maintain the masquerade of the living for any length of time. Yet for all their guile and glamour, a vampire is a dead thing, possessed of neither heartbeat nor breath. They are rotting corpses kept animated by dark magic and immortal will. The strain of maintaining their appearance drains a vampire's energies, and, when stressed or angered, their true face may be revealed. Some vampires make no attempt to hide their unholy nature. These creatures revel in the entropy and decay that has become their existence. Their skin has sloughed off, their fangs are prominent, and their fingernails have become iron-hard talons. The scent of the grave hangs heavily about them, mixed with the stench of rotten meat and stale blood. The greatest curse of Queen Neferata's legacy is that vampires cannot live on normal food and drink, but must imbibe fresh blood for sustenance. For the youngest vampires, this unnatural thirst is very strong. At this stage, they are often rash and easily caught and killed by witch hunters and other dedicated enemies of the night. Though most vampires learn how to survive on less than fresh blood until they need to feed only every few years, some never overcome their primal hunting instincts. As a vampire ages, his power increases. He becomes physically stronger and faster, until he is able to tear a man in half and move as fast as the wind. He is able to call upon a host of powers, the nature of which vary from vampire to vampire. Some can call forth creatures such as wolves and bats to assail the armies of the living, and sometimes they even learn how to change into these forms. Others are able to mesmerize weak-willed mortals with barely a glance. If the vampire has a strong affinity for magic, then his necromantic abilities expand both naturally and through study. Despite these awe-inspiring powers, however, there is a terrible price to pay. As the decades become centuries, many vampires lose their minds, sliding inexorably into madness. Ever since Nagash cursed their kind centuries ago, vampires have loathed the sun, for it weakens them. Thus, when they march to war, the sky darkens as the vampires summon great storm clouds and swarms of bats to blot out the hated daylight. The enemy quails at this magical darkness, wary of the fight to come. In battle, there are those vampires whose martial pride compels them to stride directly towards the leaders of the enemy armies, flanked by the most elite of their undead minions. Their contempt is evident in their unhurried approach and the smug twist of their pale lips. Others, preferring not to entrust the magical augmentation of their undead army to mere necromancers, devote their energies to spellcasting instead. Even so, a warrior foolhardy enough to meet a vampire in combat will quickly realize the scale of his mistake as a lightning-quick strike of an ancestral blade pierces his heart and cold, sharp fangs pierce his throat. What up, Sean? Dude, I wish I was Vampire Lord. If there's any fantastical race I wish I was, it's vampires. For sure. 100%. Hands fucking down. Why would I not want to be that? Roland Days. All of the... It sucks. Thanks, Liam's Epic Gaming. Appreciate it, dude. Real epic of you. Fuckface. The Civil War is probably why we haven't seen the other twin. Roland Days, it's probably because in the book for the Lumineth, it's only the earth or the mountain portion of the society. Are there werewolves in Warhammer? Skin wolves are kind of the closest thing, Tyler. So this is the day-night thing that I was talking about for campaign. So everything kind of looks like night right now. When we end turn, it might switch over to day. Although I think that there's some other thing with werewolves that I can't really remember. Dude, I've actually been was talking to Sotek about this. My like fantasy lore knowledge is starting to really drop off because in the past, during Warhammer Fantasy's like heyday, I was rereading the same books every handful of years with every edition that would come out, and now I haven't read them. I hope, Roland Days. I hope, my dude. Like, I reread a lot of the 40k stuff. 40k is still, like, pretty hot in my brain. And I read 40k Black Library books. Oh, the Children of Ulrich. That's right. Good call, Crisps. Okay. What do we want to go with? The City of the Damned. Mousillon is a cursed realm, a crumbling city surrounded by stinking marshes and swamps, a land that is shunned by the rest of the country. It is said that the doom-laden land, the dead walk the dark and empty streets, that all manner of unnamed horrors lurk in the depths below castles. That night is filled with screams and laughter from beings no longer of this earth. So cool. You get this special line of technology that is dedicated solely to Mousillon-style units. So Bretonnian units here. Agree with you, Roland Day. 100%, dude. So let's see. Income from buildings. That's actually pretty nice. I think we'll just do that one. Presence or lack of corruption. That's really cool. Yeah, seriously. I mean, at this point, Age of Sigmar is good. I'm sorry to say it, guys, but Age of Sigmar is now pretty awesome. If you have not read the Flesh Eater's Courts lore and you're a vampire fan, you need to do yourself a favor and do that. If you've not read the lore for the Ideneth Deepkin and you're an elf fan, you need to do that. Like, this is unfortunately where we have come with Warhammer Fantasy. And the first edition of Age of Sigmar was, in all honesty, a shit show. The second edition, pretty goddamn good. Like, every book that I have read of Warhammer Age of Sigmar is actually really solid. Like, every army book. It's just doing pretty damn well. They have Aaron Dembski Bowden wrote the book for the new Chaos. So if you like Aaron Dembski Bowden, you like Chaos, and you like fantasy, you're going to love the Slaves to Darkness. Like, you really need to kind of give Age of Sigmar its proper due now, because unfortunately, guys, it is fantasy now. Until we get the old world, which will, I promise, be a watered down thing. It will not be the world we remember it as. No, Great Rain Man. I'm just an individual who can look at the facts of the current time and go, well, Warhammer Fantasy ain't coming back. I have all the books that I've got from Warhammer Fantasy. I can revel in all of that information and read it whenever I want. But this is unfortunately the future now, and I do have to read and get into it. Or I can just begrudgingly say, it's poopy, it's shitty butt, and just completely deny that it exists. Vudvodnya, he wrote 2 great Horus Heresy books, The Betrayer and The First Heretic. But I would, dude, Age of Sigmar 1.0, I was like, you blew up the world for this? 2.0, I'm like, okay, I see where you're going with this. Yeah, but it's not like coming back, Jabba. They're just going to expand on things that they've already discussed. It's like the Horus Heresy expands on all the existing Horus Heresy knowledge. I am 100% Italian, Francesco Gamba. And when I say that, I mean my parents are both Italian, and I'm second generation American. Could you recommend some reading regarding vampires in Warhammer Fantasy World? The Vampire Wars trilogy are amazing. Yeah, great Rain Man, but it's not going to be like it was, my bro. It's just going to pretty much be, let's expand on stories we've already written. Which, if you think that that is a good, if that is honestly like second generation American. My parents were just barely born here. Both my grandparents came over when they were pregnant with my parents. I will take it. Right, but Roland Days in America, everyone is an amalgamation of a bunch of different cultures, and it is very rare in America to be entirely one ethnicity. Typically, everyone's a mutt of some variation, especially like Western European mutts. So I take pride, and it is identity, in the fact that I am. Both my parents are full Italian. Their parents are all full Italian. We can trace our lineage back into Italy. And I have the cultural traditions and ethnicity of an Italian as part of like an identifying factor of who I am. Like, those are all very important things for me. And I will fucking tell you, the people that don't have those things about their life, they're the people that call their parents by their first name. And that is disrespectful. Like, how were you raised? Okay. Ooh! Black Knights, done. Yeah, we gotta see what they look like. So Jabba, my mom's side is from Calabria and Naples. My dad's side is from Venice and Milan. Scooth, that's a good point. I meant an amalgamation of other ethnicities. Yeah, I mean, like, if you look at the ancient history of Rome, it's Greek, Latin, and Etruscan settlers and civilizations. There's no, but you can say that about everything. Like, that's the most edgy, like unnecessarily edgy comment in the world. Like, no one is one pure singular race, quote unquote. Like, everyone is an amalgamation, like, of other things that came into the area and settled and created a culture there. Like, stop. Oh, Milan and Naples, awesome. There's a Bruzzi in there somewhere on my mom's side as well. Oh, I know, Flying Dutchman. I know. That's why we have. That's why we have different families meet up at different times of the year. If my parents would never demand that I call them by their first name. I didn't know my dad had a first name until I was like 18. Dude, no he doesn't, Indie Pride. You smell like eggs, bro. Guys, last night I was playing the Hunt Showdown with Indie Pride, and he was just dragging me down. I had to carry him through like 8 games. I got like 15 kills in the first game. There's not even 15 players on the map, but I did it. And he just was like whining the whole time. He was like, stop getting the kills. It's exactly what happened, like verbatim. Actually, it was like 100% the other way around. Did you Scole Palatini, did you use the new thing? Well, but an Indian. Dude. I could eat Indian food until I throw up everywhere. Both FBIs, though. I love that. And thank you for the $2 donation, man.
Oh, Everest will never fall.
Enrico, I did not know that. I want some more archers. We'll get to.
Darkness comes.
There's some Bloodkiss stuff. The Fallen Knight is a new one here. Tax rate plus 10%, casualty replenishment, and all Vampire Lords start with Barbed Nightmare Mount. That's sick. Did I say barbed? Barded. I've been saying that since I was like 12. You know, like I like that name. Do you think the Southern Realms will be a pre-order DLC instead of Kislev, for example? I don't think Kislev will be a pre-order DLC. I think they will be a main race. I don't know if it's going to be Southern Realms, if it's going to be Dogs of War, or if it's like Warriors of Chaos. Rolling Days, I 100%, let's just clarify this real quick. I 100% identify as an American, but in America, people don't ask you, hey, what's your ethnicity? And you go, oh, I'm American. No, you usually say, oh, well, my dad's Dutch, my mom's German, and there's a little bit of English in there, and somewhere along the line there's French. Like people that's like the typical response. It's the canned response. To say you are a specific ethnicity when living in America means that you derive a predominant amount of either ethnic cultural traditions, or that's what a lot of your family is from. Yes, I am American, and from anyone outside of America, I am just an American. To me, saying I'm Italian, they're like, no, you're not Italian, you're American. But in America, it's a little bit different. Because it is a melting pot of cultures. Dude, Marius Kubla, I am also more than likely, like, probably like 15 to 20% North African. I mean, there was the Moorish occupation of Naples and Sicily for a long time in my history, in Italian history, so, or my mom's side of history. So I probably have a lot of North African blood in me. I probably have a ton of Germanic blood from the Northern Italian side. Back when it was like a all one conjoined unit, Paris. Crisps, it's not pride so much as, like, again, these are cultural traditions and stuff that I, like, derive value from. Like, I understand how,
What?
we're good to go, keep going waffle stomping across the land.
More sleep shines.
Alright, so I think we'll go down here to Bordeloo. Skull, I have like a pretty sweet processor. That gives me a lot of nifty perks. Move down here.
To the shadows.
Or can I not go into Mousillon? Can I not go into my own city for some stupid reason?
Agreed for now.
There we go.
Yes.
When it's dark like this, it's... Well, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be proud to be Dutch either, you know? If there's one thing I can't tolerate, or if I can't stand, it's people that are intolerant of other people's races, and the Dutch.
I will alone.
Well, I wouldn't be too proud about having the Dutch East Indies is part of my culture too, Crisps. Well, I understand. Take that, you bastard. I saw it, Matt. It looked pretty cool, but I didn't really jump into it a ton.
You dare! Deliver it unto me.
I will not blight my soul.
This better be important.
Caught it, Alpha. You caught it.
You
Okay, so let's see here.
My bloodline calls.
Oh, so the White King they've turned into, oh, that's pretty sick. Stephen Carpenter dropping a 5-pounder on me. He's gonna trade on this one where he can drink blood and another one where he can grow up big. Steven, I got your, oh, I know plenty about the Netherlands. Don't make me bring up things right now. Steven, I got your package, dude. When did you think I was gonna need all 3 canisters of green face paint? So, for those of you guys who didn't see it, the Ever-Chosen Invitational, I wore green face paint to be a goblin. And Steven sent it to me, but it wasn't gonna arrive in time, so I had to order my own. But his finally came, like, just last week, and it was like 3 huge canisters. Alright, Enrico, thanks for jumping in, man. Have a good one. Barrier of Disease. That's pretty sick. These are reminiscent of the 6th edition Bloodline abilities. Marius, I couldn't agree with you more. Lady Turin, Turin's wife is... sure she's full-blooded Polish, but I'm not sure. Well, I know what you're saying when you say that, though. I'm a 34th garden gnome. I derive my importance off of scaring away crows. So we're going to get Red Fury, because I love Red Fury. It is awesome. At least I really enjoyed it in the book. Oh, dude, look at this guy. That guy is rad. Georgian Gamers Maniacs. Yes. Yes, I do think. Go ahead.
I am alone.
It does sound from like Artanis. I think that that's some of my favorite voice lines in any movie or any game are the ones from
Paladin of Britonia.
Let's go with this. One's from StarCraft, like Goliath Online. Those things, that's my childhood right there.
I hunt.
Hey Cameron, how are you, dude? Yeah, we're gonna go pretty hard and fast on this one. The nation. Well, Matt, I wasn't a kid when that came out, man. Great Rain Man, I'm from Southern California. Haggard, rad, tubular. Those are all like common vernacular around here.
More sleep shines.
I'm gonna end it one more turn. We're just gonna wait to get the White King in here. Skole Palatini, my brother is in the Navy, and I kept bothering him because he's a weapons specialist on Hawkeyes, the surveillance planes, and I'd be like, so at what point do you call them TACCOM? And he played StarCraft growing up too, and he was like, shut up, that's not a thing. I'm like, how much research have we poured into Goliaths? And he's like, that's not a thing in the military, man. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. When do we put fire bats? When do we deploy them? He's like, stop it.
Are you ready?
And it's gonna make me go all the way back there. That's just.
Now.
Are you from West LA or do you live in West LA?
Yes.
I'm actually gonna get. Firebats violates some laws. That's pretty cool.
It is night. I will alone.
We'll just get. Hey, Perceptive Raven, thank you very much. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. Oh, born and raised. Nice, dude. Born and raised in Pasadena. A lot. Defos. It is definitely a filthy city. But just like any other major metropolis is going to be a filthy city. I don't think I've been to Seattle, I've been to London, I've been to San Francisco, I've been to San Diego proper, I've been to LA. I'm not like, this is surprisingly clean. Like, no, it's dirty. All major metropolis is going to be dirty. Okay, oh, that explains a lot then, Rain Man. That explains so much.
I hunt.
Okay, now we'll see what happens here. Let's see if we can bait him out.
What do you want?
You know, artist.
Ready.
I wanted to raid here. God damn it. Now we're good.
This will do.
Dude, Venice is foul.
keep my holy vow.
Like,
No.
I have so many friends that like, oh yeah, you know, we're moving to Venice. I'm like, can you decide not to? You know, there's that like, there's like that like, oh, you know, girls in California are all so hot. I'm like, it's not just like oh man, women here are stupid hot, it's so cool. Like it's not. Like there is a certain level of like pretty toxic vanity you have to deal with in Southern California. And the nice thing about Southern California is it's very like, I'd say it's very laid back. People don't really give much of a shit about a lot of things.
We are in agreement.
But at the same time, people give a shit about the things that they shouldn't give a shit about. It's more about like who you know and stuff like that, and less about the quality of your character.
Not in this world or the other.
All right, move here.
This suits my cause.
Do that. Do I go to Gold's Gym? No, I go to an Olympic weightlifting. Well, strongman gym and a weightlifting. We'll do that one. You know me, Armando, and you know Turin. That's all you need to know.
Ready.
I don't associate with you. I just talk to you. There's a difference, man. You're just there. Aha! A Caster.
This better be important.
Hey.
It is forbidden. My lady will not allow it.
I'm trying to get over here to kind of like coax him into a fight real quick. Rolling days, it's actually kind of, that's a little more true. Yes, Martins and I have been training together for, well, not like training together, because I don't compete in Olympic or in strongman, but I have known him for I think 5 years now. Such a cool, goofy dude.
What do you want?
Okay.
Destroy them.
And we're gonna fight this one because I want to look at the Grail Knights, or the Black Knights. Crisps, there's a difference though between LA and LA environs. Like Pasadena, Glendale, and Burbank are all portions. They're all cities within LA County, but they're not. It's not LA proper. Like LA proper, dude. It's like the same thing for any major metropolis. Again, right? Like I couldn't imagine living in any major metropolis. Actual. Like I definitely would want to live in the periphery. What up, Zypher?
Shields, high!
So when I used to work at a GameStop Jabba, I was on like first name basis with Will Smith's son, which the weird one,
Bowman ready!
and I worked out with his other son that was not the not famous one, who was just really cool.
War machine!
I've helped out Pete Sampras. I've helped out what's his nuts? Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky's daughter fell into a fire pit at the bar that I was going to a lot when I was younger. Like, it's just kind of a thing. Like, you don't... People aren't... You don't... It's just part of life around here, so it doesn't really faze you as much.
Blood Knights!
Blood Knights.
Bowman!
Okay, so let's go ahead and do...
For the lady! Fighters! Ready to loose!
So what do these guys look like? They're just undead Grail Knights? Yeah, there's pretty much undead Grail Knights. I wish their swords were like glowing black. That would have been kind of... How'd you move the formation like that? Cody Theo, Alt, then left click and drag. Bruce Willis plays Warhammer. We don't need to go to them. They can come to us.
Empire Lord, soon, my legions, soon.
Soon,
I
peasants.
present them. You serve me. Empire Lord, I hunger.
Out of that group.
It is done. Swiftly.
Yeah, Robin Williams used to pull people into the game, from what I understand, Jabba.
Yes. With haste.
Yeah, Jabba.
Swiftly.
Oh!
For the lady.
That worked out as well as you could have thought it would.
Shields high. Shifted.
Where is this guy?
Paladin of Britain.
Roland Duffon. Dude, he's sick looking. Right here, this guy is rad. This guy is so sick. Look at his gleaming red eyes, too. He looks spooky, dude.
Lord and master.
Adeptus Mechanicus? Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, really. They're a really solid faction. They're forgiving if you're brand new to the game, so yeah, absolutely. They have a lot of really cool toys and tricks. A victory! Spoopy night for sure. There's also ghosts in here too somewhere. Let's go ahead and... Rangers or Vanguard though? I think Rangers are the good ones. I can't remember. Any AOS faction's good for noobs. I mean, honestly, the Stormcasts are pretty good because they're very forgiving. You could play any of the Chaos factions though and have a good time. The Lumineth are actually pretty forgiving, I'd say, too. Slaves of Darkness, I think, are solid for beginners. All of the undead ones are really solid, too. Skolai Palatini dropping 100 Norwegian krona, that's what it is. You turn an heir of Carthage, accompanied me all the way here through my years of study and hard work. You know that. Because none of my friends play Total War or Warhammer. Well, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it, man. And I'm sure heir and Turin both as well. Flesh Eaters are really, really strong. They're really cool, too. Thank you very, very much for your donation, man. Really appreciate that, dude. Of course, yep, Jim. If you have any other ones, any other questions, let me know. We'll just leave them up. Look at that little... Is Air still streaming? He should be. I think he does Twitch now. I'm not sure. And I'm trying to do more Twitch, but I've been having trouble with it lately. But I'm gonna start just streaming Twitch off hours when I play Divinity: Original Sin. Because I've decided it's gonna take me so long to stream that on a normal, like my normal primetime basis, that I've decided to just relegate it to specific times, or whenever I'm just playing it idly. Would I ever play 40k on Tabletop Simulator? Yeah, Armand, I just downloaded it. And the Sisters of Battle, so I have to recreate my army in it. Let's go with... Ooh, Black Grail Knight, that's sick. Perfect vigor. Respected among men. Physical resistance 15%. So it only works for... Oh, gives him Guardian. Okay. I see it now. Passive ability Guardian. Go ahead. Dark Omen, I will be doing both. It just depends on the game. Because the hope with Twitch is to basically spread onto another platform that can push people back to YouTube.
What do you want?
I will not blight my soul.
Yeah, Air's got like a family and everything, man.
His tidings. What does that lake hag want?
Oh, a peace treaty, huh? Nay. The Red Duke hunteth for ye.
How vile. What could you possibly offer?
Yeah, like, I don't really have much need to do anything to Ugrok Cracktooth. And if I want to, I'm a vampire. I'll do whatever I want. Oh, the mess. They are. They are, like, just so rude. Yeah, for me, it's like... Oh, ooh, Black Grail Knights. That's nifty. Let's go ahead and kick these guys out.
My bloodline calls.
Oh, so their special regiments are now. I didn't even see this. Dreadwings. Oh, do regiment now unlock after... Oh, that's cool. So look at these. They're special... They're based off special situations. So this regiment now will unlock after conquering or vassalizing Paravon. Rank 10 with a Necromancer. Carcassonne. Reaches the required rank. Oh, 10 right there. Okay. Oh, so yeah. So the ones with question marks, there's like specific conditions. Rank 99. I have to reach rank 99 for the Direwolf pack. Or they're just saying that it's their way of... Yeah, okay. So they just don't want you to have the vampire ones. I get it. I get it. I get it. They all have special ones. The Rose Lane. The Hungry. Midnight Ravens of Rushard. Bastadier of Chalion. The Ghosts of Glanbor. The Dubalik of... That's so cool.
important.
Alright, so we got the Black Grail Knights. I'm stoked to see them.
More sleep shines.
You dishonor me.
You dishonor me. Folks, these
What do you want?
bandits out.
I hunt. Flight.
They're right there. They're gonna have to wade through everything. Leah Nash needs to upgrade. Alright, good. It's almost there.
My will alone. Agreed for now.
Let's see if we can get lucky with an ambush. What's the question? Aha! Les embouches. Alright, Armand, have a good one, dude. Yeah, I gotta talk with Nick or Turin about how to set up all my stuff. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve this one. Oh, I do really want to see those Black Grail Knights. Well, wait. Dominate the captives. Perfect. That puts us in a spicy position. So... Good. So they're bringing 2 armies over here. And I'm okay with actually sending this guy all the way back to my lands to scare them. And if he takes out Aquitaine, that's fine. Aquitaine's just so weak that it will push him out of Portholes. And we already destroyed one of his second armies, so I'm okay with that. That turn of events. Dead. Peasants duty, swamp dwellers. So it's like you get a combination. This is huge. Swamp dwellers is zombies, skeletons, men at arms, crypt ghouls, and grave guard unit. So it's all of my infantry. All the night, evil souls, hand race and wailing hags, mortis engine and corpse carts. Oh, excuse me, guys.
My bloodline calls. Move.
Sneak here.
Who wishes the red kiss?
Drop. Go ahead and drop some.
What do you want?
I thirst. By all means.
More sleep
Unique
shines.
skills? Doom Rider. Strength of Steel. Heart Piercing. So basically he's a Blood Dragon Vampire Lord. Yeah, I am rolling Dayt, and that patch is supposed to be this week. The Grave Sentinels, Disciples of Abhorrash, Honor or Death, so just the same exact ones. Lance of Bretonia, charge bonus plus 10 for cav units. Ordo Draconis, which is nice, Blood Knight reduction, recruitment, upkeep, as well as duration. Armor of Blood. Leadership for Blood Knights, recovery time -2, and getting regeneration. Physical resistance 15%. Then Blade of Leaping Gold, AP, melee attack enables magic attacks. Ability, Blade of Leaping Gold, melee attack 8, 20% AP, and 16 bonus versus infantry for 34 seconds. That's pretty nice. Like that. Oh, nice. BXPA watching from the toilet. Dropping a hard deuce here in the middle of a Wednesday afternoon for him. Maybe an evening. Who knows? Who knows where everyone is in the world these days?
I must keep my holy vow. No.
Okay. He's still pretty strong, Dark. So, they might... That's fine. Let them take Aquitaine. That's cool with me. Even if actually Carcassonne takes Aquitaine, it's nice, because Bordeloo will still just be relegated to Bordeloo itself. Yes, did you push back? You bastard.
You reek of anguish or hopelessness.
Uh-oh. Vampire within your dominion is needlessly feasting on the peasantry. They die in horror in their hamlets, leaving their pathetic farms unattended. If mortals become so fatalistic, then we risk an uprising. The terror must be balanced. I don't remember what my public order is, but Bar Legion's too far away right now.
This better be important.
This is just public order? Okay, so we need some growth then.
I will alone. Deliver it unto me.
Do you take me for
Hey,
a
he's gonna stop being
terror?
a jerk.
Now.
And let the, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna let them take Aquitaine. That is fine with me.
What?
I will come back and get it when I can. Richard Diodero.
Drink their life force. This night,
Anything fun we can do from that? That's actually not a bad idea, is getting the walls. How much are the walls, though? Oh, they're only 2,500? No, that's not bad. My brother just texted. Yeah, we'll go with those fences. Forgot that that is the capital of Lyonesse. Mousillon, only a part of Lyonesse. Lyonesse is the capital of it. Kataf Southern Realm Mob was really fun, and I think a lot of you guys enjoyed that on the channel too. See, let her just take that. Crap city anyway. Don't want to deal with that crap. And we'll come back to it. But the nice thing here is that, like I said, that just pretty much diminished.
it is night. March.
He should have... Oh, he marched.
You dishonor
Okay,
me.
that's fine. How long is this going to take? 2 turns? We'll have enough time now to do this.
This suits my cause.
Yeah, Skull Eye, it does. It gives him a special tech tree right here that focuses on the Bretonnian portion of his... Hey, Dante, what's up, dude? So let's just go put some hurt on Aquitaine, or Bordeloo. I'm doing well, man. I am doing well. I'm liking this mod. That'll help us out a lot. Chilfroy. Battleman. Oh. This horde. Vicious gobspits looking to spit some spit on the Castle Baston.
I will not blight my soul.
Bordeloo doesn't have a fat army right now. But let's just kind of...
Good. This will do.
Hey, what's up, Elgin of the Mist? So the mod allows you to play Mousillon, and Mousillon is headed by the Red Duke. You normally cannot play him. It allows you to basically control his character and play a faction that is a hybrid of both Bretonnia and what's it called? The Vampire Counts. It's actually really fun. This is my first time doing it, and it's really cool. So the Graveguard look like unmounted Bretonnian knights. And there's special kind of units here. Like, let's bring up the building browser. The White King looks like a Bretonnian. Looks really cool, actually. There is the Damned Knights Errant, which are basically Knights Errant that are ethereal. You get some Damned Questing Knights, and you get some Damned Knights of the Realm. Wailing Hags, which are essentially the Sirens. So it's a really cool, flavorful mod. I'm actually really digging it so far. Shout out to Crisps on the suggestion of this mod. It was going to be Araby, but we went with this. Let's go with... You know what? Maybe upgrade this. Let's go Siege Portholes.
I must keep my holy vow. No.
Let's see how this goes. We saved, so we'll see what the army's like. Shouldn't be too bad. Siege towers here. They've got a lot of knights, but they're in a sieging situation, so great. I don't really ever really truly appreciate you, Crisps. It's just like, you know, a thing.
Destruction! Kill them! Raise them!
We're gonna research the Lamian Book of Blood real quick. They might sally out, which will be... Yeah. Oh, shit. This is not going to be good. We'll see how it goes, though. I have no qualms with save scumming. Unlike other people, I do not care. Because we all do it. I had no idea that that Carcassonne and Aquitaine, or Portholes, were... What's it called? Allied. So that's pretty rough and tumble. I actually had thought about Krakadrak. I like the Norskin Dwarfs are pretty sweet. So let me see how I can do this. Do that there. Yeah, they can do custom animations now. That's pretty sweet.
Oh, man! We fight for Bretonnia! Nocturne ready! Peasant bowman!
Really gonna be me microing the cav the whole time.
Yes!
What?
Oh, man! Orders, my lord!
My lord.
Okay.
Night has fallen.
Field trebuchet!
Undead peasants are sick. This is gonna be a wild one for sure. There are so many knights that I don't know how we're gonna really deal with this. What do we have? The Melkoths? Ugh. Alright, well, Grail Guardians. Maybe they're the focus right now. Shitballs. That's not gonna be good. Oh, let me take a look. Oh! Man, these Black Grail Knights are sick. They are so fucking cool. Holy crap. That is awesome. That is so cool. Okay, I'm pretty on board with this mod right now. So let's wheeling.
Man of Bretonia! Protect Bretonia!
Put these Blood Knights in here real quick to actually help out with this.
Bretonia! Nitrous Warlord! Men of Bretonia!
We are immortal.
Elite gamer moves. Look at that. It's around. Oh, okay, Grill Guardian is getting shut down, which is nice. That there. You guys come over here, please. You guys shoot there. You guys. That. You guys. Hmm. Stop. Stop. Embrace. At moment. Hang on. Well, if you're gonna do anything, might as well fucking try and get a kill in here. See if we can try and break out of this. We're just completely surrounded and butt fucked over here. Oh, push, 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 push. Oh, no, 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 I don't want you guys to push. You guys keep hitting that. Get through, get through. Get through, get through, get through, get through. It's so hard to target right now. Alright. There we go. He just became insanely buffed. So I'm spam clicking because he's so surrounded that I want them to actually follow through with the attack. Dude. Hit her, because you have so much... 605 weapon strength. Yeah, see. Oh no! Yeah, so we'll probably just save scum that. It was a valiant effort. I didn't realize that they were all allied like that, so they just kind of came and smacked me around. Woo! Oh, that was wild. Stolen by the enemy. The armor of fortune.
My bloodline calls.
I'm surprised we actually even like made it through any of that. So we'll load that up. The nice thing is because I'm part Bretonnian, so I retain units if they flee. I don't lose everything like that, which is kind of cool. All right, so while this loads in, I'm going to refill my water bottle. I'll be right back. Song of Crack and Patter. No, it's got other stuff on there. Like some custom thing.
None shall live.
Oh, oops, this is the wrong one. Whoopsie. Zyphier already did. Garland Green dropping 200 Swedish kronu. I've heard that Lady Turn causes fear in anyone who dares to keep their shoes on in her house. Is that true? Also, love your stream. I have never been in Nick's house without my shoes off. I'm sorry, with my shoes off. So, I'm not sure, Garland. I've always had my shoes on at Nick's house. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Yeah, it's at the end of... Do you not read the stickies, dude? The pinned comment tells you exactly where to find it. There you go. Why do you ask, Uncle Drunk?
What do you want?
Okay, so now that we know that Aquitaine's right there, we're gonna have to wait a turn before we go attacking them. But let's boost our income.
This night. Strike out.
There. Yeah, I think I've resolved that the Lumineth will eventually include Tyrion, because I've read that the Lumineth Realm Lords is just the air and mountain versions of their society and not the other portions of it. Oh, in-depth lore ones. Well, there's no other. I mean, I did one for Erloth, I did one for Nastra, and I did one for the Branch Wraith. So I've covered everyone that could be there. All right. Let me get back to this. Ooh, yeah. Oh, charge bonus for cab units is pretty nice. I get this pretty nice little ability too, which is weapon strength plus 20% per men-at-arms unit. So I want to put more. I'm gonna go ahead and get. Actually, I want swamp dwellers to make my guys look even more just beastly. Sav Schizo, I do not know, unfortunately, man. Hopefully, we shall find out in due time. Blue Skeleton Warriors, while good, the weapon strength bonus is pretty substantial for my other one. The zombies. Take these guys out. Since I get such a huge bonus to the men-at-arms, we'll summon up to. Actually, we'll get one more spearman. If I can. Can I? Yeah, there.
My bloodline calls. Of anguish or hopelessness.
Dude, he's getting slapped apart by Norska and Marienburg.
You come with ladies' tidings. There is desperation.
Hi, Vicious. I mean, I think I'm already at war with them, but I'm not gonna. Oh, yeah. Go for 100. Go fight them.
This better be important.
Let me help you out, that Ivan. There you go, Ivan. That'll answer your question. I don't like to ever take this because dealing with 20 Chaos Corruption over 5 turns is just, or in total over 5 turns is just annoying. So we're gonna go refuse this creature.
I will alone.
It's mainly because I cannot remember his name off the top of my head. But that will go into the pretty tragic history of the Red Duke. It's pretty good. You learn that he was this pretty epic crusader. and how he went about, like he died. Well, he was gravely wounded, and Abhorrash turned him into a blood dragon vampire. What's weird is though, it's like turning him into a vampire kind of makes him like a blood crazed, sane monster, whereas before he was a noble man. And the previous blood dragons don't typically talk about. I mean, Abhorrash is a really good example. As soon as he becomes a blood dragon vampire, he doesn't lose his honor. In fact, he retains it. He it's like the martial and honorable portion of the blood dragons all is instilled by Abhorrash. So it kind of didn't make a lot of sense to me that Red Duke becomes a vampire and all of a sudden he just loses all of his hair and he's just insane. So it didn't really sit as well, but it does the trick. Can I assassinate him? This guy's the assassin. Oh no, the Banshee's the assassin. I forget.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
Let me see if I got lucky here. I'm just trying to make sure that Aquitaine's not going to jump in if I do this. Over here. Get a turn. And then we'll... Or I'm sorry, not Aquitaine. Carcassonne. And then we will attack.
I hunt.
Great migration comes to our borders, demanding shelter from the larger threats abroad. Cross into our territory aren't. Really, the recruitment costs, but the growth is pretty nice. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, we have plenty of public order anyway, so we'll be good. Oh yeah, heroic killing blow for sure.
It is night. All die. Seas of blood.
Oh, she's still over here. Look at her, man.
Will not.
Obliterate.
Sat Schizo, that's a speculation vid I'm gonna make. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to get involved in the same thing again, but we'll see if we get lucky here. Having Crypt Horrors actually wouldn't be a bad idea, though. Josh, I wish I did, dude. So I thought we would get lucky and they would not attack, but that was not the case. So we'll move north and we'll attack Artois. Screw it. Yeah, with her position right there at Aquitaine, it makes attacking Bordeloo a little bit of a challenge because we cannot. I don't have a second army to really kind of to go fisticuffs with both of them at the same time. If I did, it'd be an easy win, but we don't. Veronique Gasky. We'll go up here and get a little quick out of.
My will alone. What do you want?
Hop over here.
My bloodline calls.
I am a lord.
Yeah, this will be
of
easy to
Bretonia.
take.
Never.
Oh, well, of course he's got a second army at Isuru. Oh, look at them fortifying Artois. Let's actually go ahead with this. Sav Schizo already did that one. Here. There you go. And we're kind of in a little bit of a pickle here. Bouncing back and forth.
This better be important. More sleep shines.
See if we can kind of... I mean, these armies we could defeat.
I hunt. Deliver it unto me. What do you want?
Fortress of Merovech. The once beatific fortress of Mousillon is now a decrepit pile, but still a formidable stronghold for the living to attack. That is pretty... Dude, it is beastly. Good lord. Don't have to worry about anything attacking that. Man, that internet just slammed down.
Tidings.
God.
What does that lead?
Everyone wants to like make peace with me, but they all have these like these double stack armies, so I can't like hit into anyone too hard. Yeah, I agree with you, Skull Eye. We'll take her.
Agreed for now.
Ooh, let's march. God. I would like for the next lord to be a this Fallen Knight. We could start with just a generic lord, putting one in later. Weapon Master. What's the Spirit Leech? Pretty cool. We'll go with a Master Necromancer.
Ready. Bring me flesh to craft.
Yeah, get that. Perfect. And just go with really cheap zombies and such on him. Oh, I have like no.
You dare. I will alone.
Why is he in that stand?
We are in agreement. Follow me.
Garland, I can or I get demonetized. More Blood Kiss. So if we kill this, if I kill Shilfroy.
Good. This will do. This
So let's see how this goes.
All die.
Roland Days is correct. Laud's original name is like Ebenezer. It's something ridiculous. What? Laud. I can't remember his. It's like a super big, like long, convoluted. Vashanesh. That's it. There it is. Vashanesh. You know, not the easiest name to remember.
peasant bowman! For the lady!
Man, Crisps, you're on like a
For the lady!
rampage right now. Go. Black Knights. One ring to rule them all, and in the darkness by them. As soon as this thing kind of hits them, they'll charge at me, which is nice. Let's go ahead. Oh, stop. This. Please. I put them cleverly right in the way of trees. To work out only poorly. Oh, yeah. The reskin changes the way all these guys look. Real nice. I think I have to turn off the alternative lighting mod. I think it's affecting... I haven't seen any cool weather effects. Thanks, New Boneless. I believe so. But, I mean, Albion is on the map. Yes, Ivan, with also some unique custom models.
Yes.
So, to show you real quick. These are the Black Grail Knights. Which just looks so rad. Like, they get Unholy Vigor, 22% physical resistance, AP, weapon damage, 100% vigor. Like, they're really, really cool. They're also undead, and they cause fear. Like, they're rad. What up, Colonel Burton?
You suck.
Yeah, man, I took a little bit of a time off here the last weekend.
Paladin of Britannia. For the king.
Smash him!
For the king. With haste.
The lady's blessing is lost!
Loyal and true. With haste. Paladin of Britannia.
Sorry, guys. My micro ain't good anymore because I haven't played in ages. Got a ticket? Are you driving and playing or something? Oh! So I miscast and it does this really cool explosion and makes a loud noise, and I didn't even catch it. What's the point? Damn, fuck that up.
Portholes quail!
Got him.
Rip their souls out! End them!
Chills! Aye!
There we go. A victory! Woo! There's undead dwarfs, a ton of them. When Neferata attacks the Belia's gate, summons up a ton of undead dwarfs. But there's never like an undead dwarf faction. Mark Roberts, though, I'm glad it did, because it has a lot of character, and it's really cool in my opinion. I mean, I think we'll get Neferata. I mean, we do get the, Is there undead chaos? In the end times, yeah, there's a bunch of Blood Knights that fall to Khorne. Do we loot and occupy Gisaru? Or just sack it? I mean, I kind of want... I think... I want to unite Britonia. I think it'd be kind of fun. We'll do it.
Bats and wolves, gather.
Yet. Tax rate. Oh, vampire. Barb. Woke him. Alain Labelle. That's pretty cool. And he's just essentially like a straight up Bretonnian infinite hatred. Attribute unbreakable when fighting against humans, passive ability berserk, and melee +4 when fighting against humans. That is real cool.
Yes.
You dare.
Ready. My bloodline calls. You dare.
I think I'll keep summoning up these skeletons. Gifts of Bloody Grail. Because the recruitment cost is low right now, and they're going to be rank 4, which is nice. And we'll swap this guy eventually. Upkeep for all peasant unit. Which I believe that they all count as. Obedient servant. Ward save for all peasants? Damn. Steady your aim. Blood hunt. Direwolf, Fellbats, and Bargwolf. On our tab unit. A pretty good one. Holy Turnip. Dark Temple. Red Crusades. Corrupt the land. Unification number 2. One land. All shall know. Diplomatic relations plus 100 with Bretonnia. Diplomatic relations plus 30 with vampire counts. Then physical resistance 10% for all. That's pretty. I have not tried it, Rooney. I have not. $18 turns to get all the way there. I think that maybe I'll go pretty heavy with peasants.
Darkness comes. This better be important.
Just repeat.
Ready.
Alright, this is going to be nice too. Give her... Let's give her enfeeble. Actually, the pendulum's even better, I think. Really do a ton of damage. Crisps. Well, ultimately serves Nagash, and his time with Kemmler is a temporary thing. When Nagash returned, he went straight back to Nagash.
Your wish, master.
Krell didn't live to see Nagash come back, you know what I mean? Kind of got blown up at that Abbey of La Moisenthal. Beastwimmer just destroyed. DNS. Necromancer over here.
Your wish, master.
What does it do, Rooney?
Necropolis awaits.
I shouldn't do this. I'm gonna really suck down my my income, but we're gonna do that. And once those guys are summoned up, we will swap this Master Necromancer with this dude. Could be good. And this will give us another small little army to push
I am a lord of Artois.
Artois and take Artois.
Now. There is
Marihill,
desperation
this week, man,
in your
this week.
beautiful eyes.
You know what? I'll take the one from Carcassonne so I can focus on other things. Oh, that's kind of nice, Rooney. A war fervor or recruiting surplus. Let's go war fervor. Does recruitment cost reduction affect the cost of lords? They're in a special. I don't know what I can or can't say, Marihill. I have not signed anything that says I can't say things, but from what I understand, it is coming this week. Well, it's a hopefully this week. Okay, just units. Okay, for some reason I thought that might have applied to lords. We will war fervor.
They will serve.
Brandon Trebuchet. Place him.
My reputation precedes.
Wow, that actually caused a reduction? Oh, that's right, because that guy had a reduction in the upkeep cost of all these units. Hence why I even chose him to begin with. Well, oh, so Embrace the Darkness. He gets Undead and the Hunger. Cast spells from the lower vampires. Brothers in Death. Bonus versus large for Black Knights, Blood Knights, and Damn Knights. And same thing with melee defense and upkeep. Avatar of Death. Oof, that's pretty cool. Emerging Terror. Passive ability Frenzy and they cause terror. And hit points plus 50. The other one, though, is Benevolent Overlord. Immune to Untainted Attrition. Interesting. Hero of the Common Folk. This actually might be where we go. Revenge Served Cold. Dude, that actually is nice for peasant units. Well, yep, Jim, they kind of are a month-old hot dog. Secrets of the Bloody Grail. 20% weapon strength, perfect vigor, undead, becomes undead, casualty punishment rate plus 10. Then I can write a hippogriff on this guy. The Fallen Knight, construction cost minus 40% for all barracks and carpentry buildings. And plus 1 barracks and carpentry. Yeah. Lionhearted, cooldown minus 50% for rally and stand your ground. Wow. Dark Pact. This guy's pretty sick. It's Aura of Dark Majesty. Dude, this thing is really massive. Dude, I'm all about this. This is sweet. Embrace the darkness.
Do you know?
Okay, so let's push up here with you.
More sleep shines.
My reputation precedes me.
You dishonor me.
Seas of blood. Kill them, raise them.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
All die.
I can't even see this city's, like, reinforcement.
None shall live.
Yes?
Get him
Very
close.
well, if you insist.
Drink their
That
life
cool.
force.
Oh, melee defense for sure.
You come with latest tidings.
Hi.
Lake.
Stop. I'm not gonna do that, Lowen. Uh-oh. Where are they going, huh? Oh. I mean, go ahead, sure. I'll just come back and slap you. The carrot, here action cost minus 20%. Success chance. We'll go action cost.
Wipe them out. Obliterate.
Let us fight this. I'm stoked to see this guy on the battlefield too. And we're just going to storm it. We're not even going to wait for those siege towers because I don't want to wait a whole another turn. I mean, we have a trebuchet if we really need to break things down, but I don't really want to spend time there. They do have a lot of peasants, though. Annoying. But we shall deal with them.
Peasant bowman! By the lady!
Doesn't matter if you gamble, not gonna happen anyway. Battle.
Paladin of Bretonia. Forward!
Mark Roberts, I hope not. Not running the beta patch, no, because I'm using a bunch of mods.
Peasant bowman! Yes, my lord!
Okay, so they should hopefully be able to tank some damage here. Grave Guard. Let's get them. I want to see this guy real quick. Hold on. Oh, yeah, dude. Look at him. Just basically lowing. That is so sick looking. Love it. Graveguard right there.
Peasant bowman! Fair trebuchet! Crush them all! Ready! Smash them!
I forgot to unmount these guys before I did this siege. Let's just do absorbs leadership from enemies. Ah, that's it. Oh yeah. That was weird. That last one just kind of ricocheted off. These lovely, like, singular waterfalls here. Ah, foot squires. I was like, I know they have foot squires somewhere. Oh, overcast and exploded. Just about broken down over here.
We serve the king! Nocturne ready! Loose!
In we go.
Honor before glory! Clear out! Kill the lady's enemies!
Oh, that's right.
Sending
Can't yet.
forth! Pop Wigtonia!
You serve me.
God, it just blew up again. One more volume we should be able to pour in here.
Necromancer.
Come on, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Moving out!
Serve and obey! 'Tis an honor! What?
Tis an honor? It sounds like Jeffrey Rush.
Your command! Empire Lord! Rip their souls out!
Lord of Waitonia! Swiftly!
Oh, my Blood Knights. No, 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 no.
Swiftly! Battle calls!
I stopped paying attention to what they were doing. Woo! That was scary. And there we go. Raymond Fryer, yeah. Raymond Fry, yeah. The Red Duke is a bad guy. Think of him like an evil knight, basically the best way to put it. And also a vampire. There's that too. There's that huge portion of it. I mean, anything bald in Warhammer Fantasy is bad. Sav Schizo probably around May of next year. If I had to like throw a guess. But I think it just depends on when they announce it, to be honest. We're gonna go ahead and occupy this because
My reputation precedes me.
that is Artois. Okay, and we're record. Vampire counts hate ice cream. Fact. Oh, I forgot about Volkmar. For the most part, like anyone bald though is be like an evil dude. I'm
Do you know who I am?
gonna pop him all the way back here.
Moving out. My strength and wisdom are yours.
So they'll probably come back and take Gisaru
Never.
right now.
My bloodline calls!
That's okay. We can take it. 6 to 12. So low. But that melee defense and stuff. Them. Let's grab Feebling. Okay. Yeah, the rebellion's gonna have to happen. Can't do much about it. No, sir.
You come with latest tidings? What does that?
What could you possibly want? I had a feeling that was what it was, and I reject it. Oh, look at him. He's all the way up here. They might try to jump on me here. Not even taking it. Carry out successful assassination wound of a character belonging to Sylvania. Well, while nice, that's a little much of a stretch.
I hunt!
Do you take me for a child?
Nice instant kill there. Dominate that. I know you can really you can farm that, but I just don't want to.
Night march!
I don't like playing like that, really. Okay. Hard to hit up a little bit. We'll get replenished. Wolfmont might be the safest place, but it's also like eerily just dilapidated. It's
You
empty.
dishonor me.
That's like for me that's like a scary prospect.
For now, yes.
Okay, yeah, I think go with growth. We're gonna see what happens this next turn. We're just waiting to let our army replenish a little bit more. Crazy I can do right here. He might even suicide against me, so we'll see what happens.
Why do
Hi, Kemmler. Shh. No. That scares me. There we go. So they took Gisaru, and now we can go attack them at Gisaru. I'm good, Hugh. How are you, dude?
What do you want? Seas of blood.
An easy... Wow, they get a full thing for that? That's annoying. And I think this will probably be our last battle of the day here. We'll do this one, and we'll be back again on Friday with more of this stream, and Saturday and Sunday. So we'll pretty much just kind of hit this one really hard. We might even be able to knock it out in 4 turns. I'm sorry, 4 episodes. But yeah, do guys please make sure you're liking the stream. That always helps me a ton. Oh, we're still going, dog. We're still going.
We serve our liege.
And we're going to use our knights defensively this time.
Vampire!
Victory awaits.
Peasant bowman.
Shields high.
Ready. Shields high.
Field trebuchet.
Many archers, but it's actually kind of nice. Oh, ho, ho.
Blood's knights.
Perfect.
Swiftly.
I'm surprised. Usually they attack if they start getting hit with siege weapons.
Field trebuchet.
There we go.
With haste. Swiftly. I am dead.
Head lore. Also known as head cannon. I've heard that before.
Britannia.
Well, these Knights Errant's about to just get tossed around. I can't remember. I cannot remember.
Honor and ju- Onwards. Field trebuchet.
Oops. Pause and just... That's the wrong there. They're gonna hit over here pretty good and hard. So these guys up here. Aha! There he is. That's interesting little attack there.
Fighting! Blood knights!
Infantry!
Enemy lord wounded.
For Leogo!
Whole man!
Shields high! Yes, with haste. Swiftly. Swiftly, with haste.
Bowman, aye! Whole man! What orders?
Shields! Oi! Clear out! Blood knights! Swallow! Augmented! Curse of years! With haste! Swiftly!
There we go. And I don't need to finish this because it is a siege battle. Perfect. Man, I gotta say, these, like, the Black Knights, the Black Grail Knights, they're all so sick. Rode down Alberic. We just smashed Bordeloo, basically. So next episode, we can take that over quite succinctly. It's so strong having the ability to do both vampire and non-vampire units. Like, I love it. Go ahead and actually destroy this and do a public order. Is Malbod in the mod? Not that I know of. Alright, Hugh, have a good one, dude. Beated Albrecht, 15 melee attack when at sea. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll those credits here. We'll be back again on Friday to keep playing through this mod. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this. Let's take a look real quick at the donations that we received today, because we got quite a few. We got to turn 26 after roughly like 2 hours and 2.5 hours of gameplay today. That's quite nice. Objectives, though. Victory condition short campaign. Maintain control of 12 provinces either by direct ownership or through vassal. Destroy the following faction. Corone. Control any of the 8. Alright. Easy enough. We can do this. So just to kind of over ownership here. So we, in this first episode, we took over Lyonesse, all of Lyonesse and the Forest of Ardennes. So we own Artois. And we have buttered up the bread here for Bordeloo pretty easily. And Bastogne is already partially owned by Carcassonne. So it looks like our big enemy actually is Carcassonne, because so much of Corone actually looks to be like in pretty low strength. So next episode here, we'll probably push into Bastogne and connect into Bordeloo to try and own these two pockets right there. Kind of keep things going well. And then after that, we'll just start our little war with Carcassonne and deal with it. And keep someone in the north to defend against Corone getting all hot and heavy. But let me give some thanks out here. So a huge shout out and thank you here to Garland Green for his $22 donation, Skolae Palatini for his $10 donation, Big Bad Stephen Carpenter for his $6 donation, Paris for his total $12 donation, and Tony for his $25. Guys, all so much. This is dude, I'm really digging this this campaign, but we should vampirize our waifu and savior Faye again. Hopefully we'll have the internet kind of fixed up a little bit. I'm so sorry. I'm looking at it. It looks like 17% of the stream had lag by looking at the drop frame, so I apologize for that, guys. And I think the next campaign will be Araby after this one. I think that this will be a 4-episode campaign because we're just going to take over Britain. It's going to be the big thing here. And we're already, what, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regions, and we already have 2 of them. We're about to take another 2 next episode. So this will be a nice, hot, and fast campaign. I wanted to do something fun, kind of hold us over until we get the next patch for Bannerlord, because I will be doing that as soon as that comes out. That should be sometime this week. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching here today. We have a lot of fun planned with some Beastman Old World updates and hopefully some Bannerlord patch notes coming here this week and some other fun stuff planned on the channel. A lore video on the D&D Dark Elves, the Drow, as well as another Baldur's Gate 3 updated impressions video, guys. And you guys are having at it with the lore in there. I see Chris was just like karate chopping people. Thanks for watching, Bryce. Have a good one, dude. Absolutely, Mark Roberts. Have a good one. I'll see you on Friday. Rolling days, you're not wrong. All right, guys. Hopefully this is gonna last a little bit here. But thank you guys so much for watching here today. Have a good one, and